camera wants to keep moving from there, from the tripod. Ah! Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another movie review. This time it's actually a Bollywood film review. This was one that one of my gardeners actually suggested. I've done this before. I remember when I was recommended Tare Zameen Par before, which is Every Child is Special. And I had seen the English version of it. Now, yes, the English version is good, granted. This is going to make me sound like I'm so stuck up, but personally, I prefer the Hindi version just because I feel like the Hindi version has more to it. You get more out of it, and you really understand the parents struggle with their son, Ishan. And I know I've done this review before, so this has spoilers, and I'm sorry. Ishan, he's a young boy. He's easily distracted, and his teachers want him to behave, and he really doesn't know how. And when he reads, all the letters are all jumbled up, which we all know is dyslexia. So he's very brilliant. This young boy is a genius. And he's sent to a special school, and of course, Ishan thinks he's being punished. And when he's there, he meets this teacher, played wonderfully by Amir Khan. And Amir, oh my goodness, Amir is just so likable and lovable, and such a charismatic force of nature. He helps Ishan come out of his shell, and he reveals just how incredible this young man is. It's actually taken from real accounts in this school. I don't know if it says where the school actually is. But I know they took a lot of inspiration from a school that really exists in the real world. I can see a theme with what my friend is recommending me, because I reviewed Black, which was, of course, basically the Hindi version of Miracle Worker. This story is similar. You have a teacher who may be very non-conventional in his methodology of teaching these students, but he reaches them, and they learn. It's a different method. It's sort of like Dead Poets Society, which Dead Poets Society has always been a standard film. It's so inspirational, and God rest Robin Williams. I mean, I love the man. That movie was, I think, one of the bismuths of his career. But it's very familiar. It's very similar to Dead Poets Society. And it reminds me of that. I really don't know what else to say about Every Child is Special other than the music. I remember the music. I still remember the music. The music is just so beautiful and so uplifting. I've always loved Bollywood music just because of how catchy. I mean, it is catchy as heck. And of course, the dance numbers. My favorite part is still to this day. I love when the students meet Amir Khan's character, because actually Amir Khan produced this film, and it's from Amir's studio. I don't know if Amir's produced anything else, but to be honest with you, I personally think that this is his best film. This just speaking out of honesty. I can't say anything else about the film that hasn't been said. I don't know if it got any awards. If it didn't, it does. It deserves awards. But I really feel like the administration can learn a lot of things from just the way that these students were taught. And And there are places like Daymar here in Indiana that help autistic children. I love things like that because I feel like different learning styles deserve different methodologies in order to be taught, and that's where we fail in the administration. So we need to adapt with the times, and as things change, it's always going to continue to adapt, and we're going to have to change along with it. And that's not exactly a bad thing. Change is good. We always have to keep bending because, like, we're like reeds in the wind. I remember seeing something in college. It was like, I am like a reed, stress blows through me like the wind. Yeah, I am like a reed, stress blows through me like the wind. And I remember that. I thought, that's so beautiful. Just not to be affected. You just move. You move along with it. You're flexible. And it's always spoken to me. And that's why I think meditation is so important. And I go to drum circle. And of course, a lot of people think, oh, you're crazy. No, don't knock it until you've tried it. Don't knock a healing frequency until you've tried it. It works. Crystals work. They really do, because everything is frequency. That's basically what I have to say about Tara Zamin Par. So actually gonna show you. I like the I like the CD on the inside, the DVD on the inside. It's so cool. It's just interestingly made. I like it. I like the color. The color's so pretty. Of course, it really reminds me of Amir and just his painting. When we get to see him really come out of his, when he comes out of the chrysalis and becomes a butterfly, you just, I remember the first time I saw that, I literally bawled. I mean, they're happy tears, but I'm like, Yishan. But yeah, it's such a great film. And of course, one of the things I really like about this film is there are animated segments to it, and there are stop motion animation segments to it that are really good. And you don't really see that, but you rarely see that in Bollywood. The only animated Bollywood I can think of is Sita Sings the Blues, which I really like. But that's about all I gotta say. So until next time, live on, prosper. Ciao, tutti.